Hey guys, and welcome to yet another video, and today we're going to be talking about Hillgrove City version 4. Well, before we continue any further, I want to clarify a bunch of shit that happened in the last video. First up, I didn't realize this, but when I was recording the video on Hillgrove City the previous time, I didn't realize this, but my graphics card on my laptop is legit very shit. The graphics card I was using was a Nvidia MX250, if you remember, and according to Nvidia's website, it was a very trash graphics card, and as it has 3 times the speed of a typical integrated graphics card, which is very trash. And the worst part was that SMRTG Virtual actually replied back. They said that they'll look into it to reduce lag and stuff like that, and I really feel them bad about it because I think the video was very shit. So I'm trying to do a bit of redemption here. That's why today I'm using the desktop instead of my laptop to record this video. And since then I did a bunch of measures. If you remember on my live streams from when I got the laptop, I began to use this thing called Microsoft or Windows Connect to like screen share my OMZ2 game from my desktop to my laptop. That way I can still technically be playing OMZ2, but I'm just streaming it over to the laptop so that I can cross stream it over to YouTube. And also and if I want to play it like personally, I will just reduce the graphics. And if I really just want to play OMZ natively, which I do have it installed on my laptop still, I decided to reduce the textures down to 256 pixels. Like there was this option for it, if I can check. It is this option that says use only low texture resolution textures and limit all textures to 256 pixels. And also in the AI traffic section, I also dropped all the vehicles and buses AI down to 0 so that I won't lag them badly. But even so, I have a very bad frame rate of my frame rate usually in Hillgrove City version 3.2 when I'm just playing it before over the past few days. It maxes out at 15, so that was very depressing still. But regardless, today if you can see on my screen, Hillgrove City version 4, yeah, because last night SMRTG, actually a few days ago, SMRTG Virtual, I think they are trying to drop this version out for testing, but the problem was that the links weren't working on their website. Most of us got them pissed, so that was sad. But finally they released the proper links and it was properly on Facebook, so yeah. And here we are on OMZ2 on my desktop going to play Hillgrove City version 4. I have to temporarily rename it to Hillgrove because I was like wondering why the hell my OMZ couldn't detect like Hillgrove City for the first few times. I recorded this intro 3 times and I struggled. So anyways, we're here in Hillgrove City and let's press start. So let's go to, according to Brandon, Wood Nuke seems to be a really less laggy area, so let's give Wood Nuke a try. So yeah, I knew it. Okay, very nice. Let's go and check. Okay, let's go check our log files. Let's see what's the issue. Okay, I don't care about vehicle errors. Oh, it's just the humans. Knew it. It's always the human fault. You know what? I'll just exit out of this. Let me open up my task manager, go to OMZ and the task, and I'll just get a thumb drive over to transfer the whole drivers.txt very quickly. Hang on. Okay, so let's go. Let me go to Hillgrove again. Okay, so here let's replace the file and we'll just listen to a short MIDI while it loads. Oh, what's this? Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna enable multi-threading because that's trash. Okay, let's wait. Okay, so let's try this again. Wood Nuke. Oh man, let's see what errors will they bring up. I just don't like how I don't want to make the joke and then it's just showing me the joke every single time. Again, I had Hillgrove version 3 installed on this desktop, but I didn't have 3.2, so I don't know what difference it makes, but regardless, it should not be a very big difference because I just installed the all-in-one file. Okay, come, let's see this. Oh no, my OMZ is loading. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, no, okay. Before that, I'm gonna quickly go back to the SMRTG Virtual website, because there is a changelog, and I'm gonna read some of the stuff before we're gonna go and check out some of the stuff before I do a route. Okay, so it was just updated 2 minutes ago where they said that there was the driver.txt as an invalid texture. I didn't have it, so I'm using the patch that Jibber just gave. First off, there is a new rebuilt hospital. There's a new route hints design. If I press this, you can check it out. This was after, according to what they say, multiple feedbacks were given to us in regards to the confusing route hints. The designs were conducted based on results in July on Facebook. You can even see here this is how the design looks. It's a lot more better, and how you read it is by the service number on the top here, the direction arrow, and the area. You can see towards or the direction and the area. It's very specific. And there was also a new route called 976, which we will go check out later. And there is a new air habitat bus stop design and a new wayfindings for interchange ITH. The AI buses may not park correctly. It's an OMSI issue, and AIs may occasionally behave weirdly in game. We try our best to work it well, but glitches may occur. Anyways, let's spawn in our bus. We're gonna pick the buses of the day, aka what I mean by that, the most recent buses that are introduced. And when I'm making this video, it's August 29. What happened on August 29 was that on the 26th of August there was a new OMSI DLC. It is a offspring of my favorite map, one of my favorite maps in OMSI. The DLC is called Berlin BRT, and here I am. I picked the C2 that came to BRT with a slightly altered version of Hillgrove City, where I removed the Kreuger thingies. I removed the Kreuger system by itself. It's just a very simple homemade removal. All you just need to do is that in the HOF section of your folder, you just remove the line of area that says this SMRTG or HG / something.bmp. You just remove that line, it's fine. And also, one thing that was not mentioned in the changelog is that this is the very first build, if I'm not wrong, that have working announcement systems. I think they have this implemented before, but because last time I had some issues with Hillgrove City, I wasn't able to try it out. But I think today will be the day that we'll be trying this out for the first time. So let's wait for everything to load. I can hear a lot of shaking noises. I'm very worried. Okay, good. You know what? Let's just switch captures and I will show you better frames. Let's go. Okay, so we're in OMSI. Just for a bit of context, I'm going to turn on my shift Y because you can see better. You can see my frames are still bad, but if I probably reduce the amount of buses and the cars, it should be a lot better. Anyways, I want to pick this bus because this bus has the best implementation of the PIDS yet, but since we are picking this bus, I might as well just do a quick demonstration of the Citaro that comes with the Berlin BRT DLC. I think it's a bit loud, so let me just reduce the volume of the game for a bit down. So here's our Citaro. You can see it's booting up. We have a very fake Linux boot up thingy. What this does is it loads up to the Atron whatever PID, the Atron ticket machine thingy. It's like our Ultra P system, but it's all in one thing. It's definitely better as a fucking big ass screen. There's like an iPad and it has full touchscreen capabilities, if that's what it's trying to insinuate in real life. Also, if I just powered off the bus, if I try to load up Citaro, and if I try to turn on the engine, I mean it's a Citaro, but this is you can even see the EDS is booting up. You can see just like how it is in Singapore. You know how like in Singapore when you're like say in a bus interchange at Serangoon, and then you can just pick through the people like booting up the Citaro. You can see the LDCI PDS just screwing around. Very nice detail there. Actually everything has detail in here, so it's very epic. And we're just gonna wait for Atron to boot here. This is a C2 obviously by the bodywork. It's a Euro 6 version, if that's what it's trying to, according to what they see in the DLC. And the one I'm having here is with the least amount of modifications possible. Everything is in its freshest state when you get the DLC fresh out of the box, probably from Steam. And you can see inside here we have this PIDS system that looks very similar to our batch 5895s and 4004B. I don't really like it, but LTA wants to put it so they can go suck dick. You can see here, because this is a slightly older Citaro, not like the more recent one that you can see on 4004B, the lightings, if I press LF, if I press the lighting here, you can see the lighting lights up here this way. And also if we look towards the back, we have another set of PIDS. This PIDS, unlike the other one, it only displays 2 stop and the destination point. And over here, right at the back, if I can even show you, that's the third PIDS system. Wow, Berlin is fucking rich. Probably because they don't have the dot matrix PIDS system, that's why. We also have some foldable seats like the real deal, but there is no brochure holder. There's also USB outlets, kind of similar to how it is in 4004B. Almost everything feels like a 4004B because this is a C2 after all. So let's load into our IB system. I don't know what's it actually called. I think it's like a ticketing machine. So the first thing to do is you need to put in the system card, just like that. You can just take it out and then just put it like somewhere here, like that. I can click on it, or if you can just let it be, or just put it back there. And you can see everything is there. So if I just log in, yes, very nice password. That's what they actually say in the pin. I didn't do anything. And now it's time to test out the new route, which is 976. 976, there's a bunch of bus stop inside, so we're going to try that out. 976 on the linear, on the cruise, we can just set 0-1. And then you can see 976 Route 1 Tomlinson interchange. If we press Uber, and then you can hear that it is loading up to Betriebsfahrt, which is the German off-service EDS. It is designed like that. I did not do anything about it, so yeah. So if we just try, you can hear that nice 06 Citaro engine. And also the steering wheel is a bit like touchy, so it's very, how do I say it? It's not as responsive as the other Citaros that you have in like Singapore. Like for example, if you have the Singapore Citaro one, you will not have like, it's just completely different self-controls. So like what I said, this is a modified version of the EDS system, so that it can display the EDS like that in its own proprietary font. But you can see, because of me modifying it, you can see a bunch of glitches here and there. I will show the Kreuger version slightly later, just for the EDS display. But regardless of what you use, you can still get the announcement system working. I can just press Q and you can hear the announcement system in action.
Next stop, Tomlinson Interchange.
So that is the announcement system that was in the folders. In fact, a few days before the update was released, the splines and the announcement and the hop files were actually the first to be released. So I was like playing around with it because I realized that it actually has Ensagens and stuff in the folders. And you can see my OMZ is loading again. And I'm just gonna stop here. Crap, I'm lagging. What's the worst timing than Javier telling me, saying that to reinstall the map, than me just starting? Never mind, I'm not gonna reinstall. I think it should work slightly better than how it would be, so just pardon it. You can see it's kind of like the one in Berlin, but I don't want to change it because it's going to be very tiring, especially when the number is just way at the bottom. You can see that when the bus is stopping, I can't really get a really good view here. You can see it displays here on the top right corner also. So let's turn into the first stop, where you can see the new enhanced air habitat. I see Oasis bus stop and I just froze. If you can see here, the bus stop looks a lot more epic than usual. We got more details on the benches and a fresh, oh never mind, I just want to say a fresh new sign, but the only update that they make in terms of the decals or the textures here in this case, if I just pause because the engine is getting very loud, you can see it has that really nice practicing safe management what commuters can do sign, which is not there. The previous version has has a poster that switches the route, that mentions about the new route before that in Brickland. I think it's like called 989 or something. So yeah, you can even hear there's no door closing sounds, cause why not? Point out, if you can see here, this is the, when you're driving you can see there's this design which tells you the next stop and the following stop after that. If I open up my doors, like what you can see, it sets up to this separate menu where I can see the next bunch of stops here, and there is also this setting here. I don't know why it says 0000, but I think that's a glitch in the time. And if you want, you can also set it to night mode, to dark mode, which is my favorite mode of all. And the dark mode February, you can see when I set it, it looks a lot more beautiful than usual, and I love it. And now let me just quickly show the ramp, the wheelchair ramp. It's kind of like in Singapore where you have the pull to open the ramp thingy, but unlike the normal ramp where it's just a cardboard thingy that opens and closes, it has this detail where you can see this latch is actually openable, and then you can just drag it out like that. You can see just like that, and it has a maximum capacity of 250 kg. I can just close it off like that and close the door, and it's like a Ventura sliding door, which makes it really fast, snappy, and very epic. Again, pity that Singapore doesn't have it and we use typical outward plug doors, upstarts. Okay, it seems like we're stuck in a really big jam or very long traffic. You can see, holy crap, but hey, we're finally moving, very nice.
Next stop, opposite McDonald's Brickland.
Whoa, there's a McDonald's? Like another McDonald's? Yeah. Very nice, I'm expecting that. Oh, I think, oh, this is so deja vu. This reminds me of the area where I just clicked through last time in the video, because I cannot get there without lagging. Again, these people don't want to board. I don't know why, this is a very weird glitch at times. People don't want to board your bus. This is the same thing I experienced in 3.2 on my laptop, but yeah. Says make a round towards the north, but I'm not doing that because I want to park right about here. And boom, we finished our route. And if I press Q, oh, I don't even press it because it already jumped to this menu again, and it's very nice. I love the combination with the bus along with the whole entire thing, and yeah, that's very epic. Okay, so we're here already in the area. Very nice. Let's just load up our menu, and we're gonna try out the thingy. Oh, I'm stupid as hell. I cannot record this. Okay, so we're gonna try out the Kreuger and the Winsome E500 MMC display because apparently those two came along with the file. So let's test it out. Shit. Okay, I don't know what's the thingy. I'm worried I pressed the wrong version and I get fucked so damn badly. Okay, so here is our safety awareness Citaro, the one I always use when I'm recording a video. It's just a bit different, but who really cares? So if I just turn it on for a brief demonstration, first up, I'm just gonna briefly show the 976 EDS, and my OMSI just died again. It just froze at the thingy. Okay, just very quickly, cause it's for demonstration. If I do 976 and I just go all the way here, Tomlin's interchange 976. That's the Go method that you can do to set line terminus, but because I don't want to get screwed over and I want to test out the announcement functionality, what I can do is, let me just load up my picture, because I have engineered this last night already. I just need to look back at the picture.
One eternity later.
There we go, finally. Okay, good. So you can hear that it is setting up everything, and now it properly says Hillgrove interchange. It has this thing, I think it's already added in the previous update, but you can see here it says Hillgrove interchange, and that's how you can set the announcement to run on your shit, I'm in a loss of words, on your Kreuger system. If I press Q,
Next stop, Hillgrove Interchange. Next stop, opposite Block 655. Next stop, Block 543. Next stop, Block 535. Next stop, 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 next stop.
and there, that's how you do it. So that's how it's supposed to work with all the Kreuger. Now let's go try one last bus, which is the Dennis E500, and this time we're gonna spawn in a different area because I want to show off the new hospital area where I glitched off like shit. I hope I don't get screwed up like last time. As usual, we just let it load and boom. Let's check out the new hospital avenue. It looks, I don't know why, but it looks like the same for me. I think it's because I didn't overwrite it or something. According to the picture, it's supposed to look a lot more modernized, but oh no, I don't know why this happened. I think that's one of the issues that I have, and that's why Javier told me to upgrade my Hillgrove City build, and my frames are definitely taking a plunge here. Well, anyways, we are not even gonna drive here because I think the bus will definitely be shaking if it's like that. I'll probably just show a few pictures of the new hospital avenue on the screen right now, so that people don't get confused with what they are saying. But anyways, let's test out the announcement here. All we need to do is to come here. My frames are dropping as usual. Let's just go somewhere different. Let's go Wood Nuke. Let's wait for it to load at Wood Nuke. According to Brandon, Wood Nuke loads faster than everything else. Passport pub, whatever it says, and we can hear some shaking noise and I see cars. So we're in Wood Nuke, presumably. Very weird. And similar to Hillgrove, and similar to how Virtual City originally is, this is a weird left hand right hand drive thingy game where they allow you to do that. It's very nice. So as usual, let's set our line. I think it's, let's test it. Let's test 988 again. And 01. What the hell? Oh, there we go. So that's the interior EDS in action. You can see it says block 543. If I go outside, I don't know why this happens. Probably have to set it by myself. Oh shit, I'm causing a very big hold up. Let's just go. You can see up here the information does change, but for some reason the announcement don't play, which is strange. But you can see every EDS, every display is working. You can see everything, every interior EDS is working, but for some reason I cannot get the exterior I cannot get this to work. I don't know why. Maybe I'll go and figure out after this video. And yeah, so that's kind of it for this very long video on Hillgrove. At least I finally am able to do a proper video on Hillgrove. So anyways, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy, and we will see you next time. Bye.